All right, guys, let's do some entrepreneurship talk. All right, about pricing. Pricing is it's a touchy, sensitive subject for some. Okay, I just read a uh, a feed on one of my YouTube videos, and someone said he's basically scamming people. There's no way he should be charging someone $1,900 to bust some floors. Then a few people kind of defended me, and it's the cost of business, and who are you to tell him how much to charge? And then the guy goes into, and this is like the mindset that I'm talking about, right? This is where a lot of us go wrong as entrepreneurs. The guy then goes into detail about, well, I can gut out a whole bathroom and paint the walls and put everything back together for the same price. Bingo. Why do I say bingo? Guys, I used to have the same mindset. All right. And when I say this is what I'm talking about. And if you are an entrepreneur, please listen. We dictate, we dictate what people will and won't pay us based off what we as an individual won't pay or will pay. All right. I wouldn't pay that. So why would somebody else pay that? Guys, I used to have the same mindset. There's no way I would pay that much. No way I would pay that much money to do something like that. And it's no way I'm going to charge somebody else that type of price. Because if I don't pay for it, if I wouldn't pay for it, why should I expect somebody else to pay for it? Guys, that is a horrible, listen to me, that is a horrible way of thinking as a business owner. Because just because you don't see the value in it, just because you won't pay that price, doesn't mean that somebody else, won't. This is why you have different options. I use this as an example all the time. You can go to the Red Roof Inn or Motel 6 and rent a room for a night for $75, $100. But then, guys, you got places like the Ritz-Carlton, Four Seasons, where you will spend $400-600 plus, depending on the type of room you get per night. And guess what, guys? People do it all the time. People do it all the time. You can go sit down at KFC and have a meal for $10, or you can go to a steakhouse without sides and pay $75-$100 just for a steak. But guess what, guys? People are doing it all the time. This is one of the things that hurts a lot of business owners, and especially small business owners, because a lot of us we're not business savvy. We're not business minded. Guys, what somebody else is willing to pay, has absolutely nothing to do with how you should structure your business. Now, there's a lot of things that you have to implement in your business. Your building value, your presentation, how you look, your online presence, your communication skills. A lot of that does play a huge part, in how people are going to value your business, how people are going to view your business, right? This is why, if you understand, the geographic locations of certain businesses, this is why certain businesses put their business in certain locations, all right? You're not going to see a Ferrari dealership. You're not going to see a Rolex store in a low-end community, and vice versa, because they understand their client in that particular area, right? What we have to understand as entrepreneurs, small entrepreneurs, right? When it comes to pricing, the same way you think high prices run people away. Well, guys, let me intune you in a little secret. Low prices actually run people away as well. The same way you think high prices run certain people away, low prices run people away as well. And I've actually had clients tell me this. When I used to have what I could, low prices, could, and again, think about this. Who is the price high and low to? Think about that. Who is the price high and low to? I used to have clients that used to question me. Courtney, for this price, are you sure? You're going to do a good job, right? Because, see, guys, it's the perception. See, a lot of us get into business as entrepreneurs. And again, we think that everybody think the way we think. But what we don't realize is that a lot of our potential clients, this is not their first rodeo dealing with people in business. Guys, I'm 42 years old. My average client is older than me. I rarely do business or have people that utilize my services that are in my same age group, especially younger. Most other people that I service are usually in their 50s and up. Today, my clients that I dealt with today, they was probably old enough to be my parents. Okay. So what we have to understand is that how we think is not how our potential clients think. Now, sometimes you might be on the same page. I've had clients criticize me. I remember one time I had this lady call me carpet cleaning prices, and I gave her a price. And you know, it's funny how you can get someone a price. Think about it. Someone call you for a price. You give them a price, and they will get mad at you because you did not tell them what they thought they was going to hear. But see, the thing about it is I'm not the only company that do this. See what I'm saying? I know the type of person who's not my ideal client. I'm going to tell you why. Because again, when you're in business for so long, you can pick up on the language, the vibe, just the questions they ask. I had a lady call me one time, okay? And when I told her the price, as she was hanging up the phone, she was talking to somebody in the background. She said, "Girl, that N word is crazy." I'm like, you call me for a price. I tell you my price and I'm crazy. Okay. And then on the flip side, you'll have people that will call and you'll tell them the price. Like, ooh, that's a little low. I mean, I literally have had clients tell me this. Like, Courtney, I hope you do a good job. Okay. When I start raising my prices over the years, I used to have clients tell me, "Courtney, it's about time." When your clients start telling you it's time to raise your prices, that's a compliment. But it also, too, it lets you know, like, man, how people really think about prices. Prices, guys, it can be, we can talk about this all day long. But what you have to understand as an entrepreneur is that first you have to get it out your head that everybody doesn't think the way you think. See what I'm saying? Certain people could care less about the price. Like certain people, guys, the price is their last worry. They want to know who you are, how long you've been in business, are you certified, do you have any referrals, do you have any people that we can call, what's your website? I know when my ideal client is going to use me because they start talking about the things that they already see me doing. Where some people, the ones that's not going to use me, how much you charge? What's your prices? Out of all the things that you should be asking, your price is the only concern. But then check this out. Those would be the same ones when they get what they pay for, they'll get mad. See that, guys, that's what you got to be careful about when it comes to prices. People who want to pay the low prices, they still expect the top-notch service. No one's going to pay a cheap price and say, you know what, I know I'm paying a cheap price, so I expect a half-ass job. I know that you have low prices, so I know you're not going to do a thorough job. No one says that. Think about it. So this is why we have to have a clear understanding when we start building our price structures in our business. All right, guys. See you in the next one.